Hello, welcome back to the garage. So today I'm going to be doing a quick review and unboxing of this new set of microphones that I've got. So Niefuo, or I'm not even sure how you pronounce it, Niefuo. Anyway, it's a wireless microphone, it's a pair of wireless microphones that should fit into the bottom of my iPhone and give some decent sound with a bit of luck. So let's take them out of the box and see what we've got. So opening it up, I've taken the cellophane off the outside already. Opens like that, and there we are. We've got a couple of microphones. First thing that I notice is they seem to be quite big, so you can see them against my hand there, so that's a bit bigger than the ones I'm used to, but then there's no wire, so we'll see how that goes. You get that, two microphones and a little adapter. Now this one has got USB-C on the bottom, so that should go in the bottom of my phone. I can't show you that because I've used my phone to do the film, but there we are. There's also, so this is a fairly substantial thing that comes with it, so I think you'd probably use this box to store them in. It's not ideal, I'd rather have a little carry case, but you can't have everything. There's also a little box with it here, so how do we get into that? Looks like at the end something furry. I think there's a mouse inside. Oh no, that fell down. Got it dirty already. These sort of pop shield things, I think these are for when it's windy. You put these on and it's not windy anymore. We'll have to test that later. What else have we got in the box? We've got a whole bunch of wires. Oh, there is a carry case. There's a little carry case here. Ideal, excellent. And then we've got the usual USB adapter. This looks like a USB-C adapter, so that should plug into these presumably somewhere. I'll find that. Oh, there we go. There's a little slot in the side. Set of instructions in the bottom that we can have a look at. So I imagine it'll need charging for a while first. Okay, so with it all out of the box, what you do, you take this bit and you plug it into the bottom of your phone like that. Little green light comes on and it's flashing, so that shows that it is not connected. Now I'm not sure about this gap. It doesn't mean it's very stable, so it could easily get knocked, so you have to be careful about that. Now, taking one of these have got a little button, so I'll press that little button, and that's got a green light, and the green light on here, on the phone, is now solid. So, let us try going to an app that I've found, which is the VU meter, Party VU meter. There we go. I'm now speaking into the microphone so you can see that it's working, and I'll slowly move the microphone away and see what happens. I'm still talking, still talking, still talking, still talking, still talking, and it can still hear me. So that's quite a big distance. That's my full arm's reach, so that's good. Let's try some other things. So I've now got audio coming through the microphone to give you some sort of an idea of the sort of sound quality that we get. So there we are. This is what the microphone sounds like without, and this is with. Without, with. Now, I don't know about you, but to me this sounds a lot bassier and not as good, to be honest. It's a bit muffled. Well, see how you think it sounds, but to me it sounds a bit muffled. And if you double press the little button, you get a reverb mode, which sounds a lot like this, which is a bit peculiar. Now, while we're at it, I'm going to show you the instructions because they're a little bit poor. You can see the sort of things that are written are a bit odd. Press the start button 2 times continuously to enter reverb mode. So product support and listening function. It's not very clear. They're in various languages, but not brilliant. Very probably translated from Chinese, I would guess. So let's test the range on this thing. I haven't got an awful lot of range to test. Let's give it a try. Can you hear me here? How about now? What about this? Right over here? Back again? It even seems to work well in here. Okay, now it's time to try the second one. Switching the second one on. And I should have 2 now, so I'm going to leave one here. Like that. And take this one over there. So hopefully you can hear me. We'll come back. Hopefully you can hear me on this one now. So for a little bit of extra test on the range, I couldn't get very far in the garden, so what I've done is I strapped one of them to a drone. and let's see how far we can get and still be able to hear it. Okay, so I'm here, the drone's there. Now you're going to get a lot of noise from the drone, well, hopefully, and then I'll take it up and we'll see if you can still hear an infernal whirring noise when it's at the top. So seeming okay here, not too bad at all. But as we start to go higher, we start to lose some of the transmission. You can see it's feeling like a little bit bitty, dig, 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 that kind of sound. So that's not ideal. We're getting to a good, but we're getting towards something like 100 feet or so, 30, 40, 50 meters. And then coming back down again, staying bitty, and as we get lower, it seems to be equaling out a little bit. Yeah, as we get lower, the sound is getting better, and as we're coming down to just sort of 10 meters, 20 to 10 meters, it's fairly consistent. So you can hear it pretty much as it is. So that's the range coming back in again. So just as the thing comes down and lands, we've got fairly good sound coming back from it. Okay, there's the beeps. And there we are. So the next thing to do is to test it for wind noise. So I've got a fan here. Now I don't know whether you can hear the fan or not. So I've got the mic and I'm going to hold it closer to the fan. I don't know if you can hear that. So I've got it quite close to the fan there. It's not a very powerful fan. We'll see what that sounds like when you can hear it now. This time I've got it with its rather fetching furry hat. It looks like some sort of muppet. I'm going to try the same thing. We're going to hold it right here. Well, I don't know about you, but when I listened back to it, it sounded a lot worse with this furry hat on. You could hardly hear my voice, and it got a lot of wind noise that we didn't really seem to have. So on the other one, I think the other one's better. I think the only thing left to do now is try it with a little bit of music to try and see what the quality is like. I've got a microphone down here, tap tap, and I've got a microphone up here. So the microphone down here is near the guitar, so hopefully it should pick something up. Okay, so let's try something with some words in it now as well, see what the balance is like. I'm not expecting it to be very good. Now, what's got a lot of words in it? I know, this one. That's great, it starts with an earthquake, birds and snakes and aeroplanes. Lenny Bruce is not afraid. Eye of a hurricane, listen to yourself, chill the words and it's only don't serve your own needs, speeding up and up, three front, no strength, no data starts clouding with a fear of height, down height, wire in the fire, representing 7 games and the government for hire and the combat site. So this is me post having a quick listen to that, and apart from the terrible noise that I was actually making, there was a lot of sort of oddness. There was a lot of what sounded like a lot of strange echoey something going on with the guitar sound. So that's not brilliant. It could be something to do with the way that I've got the mics, or it could be interfering. It could be the noise cancellation trying to cancel out the sound of the guitar, which, fair enough, I don't blame it. But anyway, it's not ideal. It's not picking up the sound that I really would like it to pick up. So I think to sum up, the sound quality overall was, well, bloody awful. That music just sounded terrible. Obviously, the music was terrible in the first place, but the sound was awful. It's very sort of bitty. The guitar sounded all phased, and the whole thing just sounded terrible. So overall, sound quality for speaking, well, you can hear it now, slightly muffled. Sound quality for music, terrible. So I guess you pay your money, you take your choice. If you want something for speaking, then it seems to be okay, seems to filter out the sounds. If you don't want it to filter out the sounds, then you're kind of stuck because you can't turn off the sound suppression. So there we are. So that's most of the sound quality tested. The only thing to test now is how long the batteries last. So there's only one way to do that, and that's to test it. So here we go. La 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 la. So for this one microphone, I make that just under the 4 hours that it claims. So that's not too bad. I expect that'll diminish as it gets older, but seems to be quite good. So with the two microphones used one after the other, you can get probably 8 hours, which is a decent day's worth of filming. So to sum up then, sound quality for speaking is okay with the sound suppression system. It's all right. The music, it's terrible. Don't use it. Range is okay. We seem to get about 100 feet or so ish in the garden, and battery life is round about the 4 hours per one of these that they claim. So all in all, it's kind of okay for doing things like this, but you might want to think about spending your money elsewhere. Okay, so that's that. I hope that was useful. Don't forget to press the subscribe button. Maybe I'll see you next time.